Okay. I am so excited to come over and give you some training today. I had a request to do some training on highlighting your planner, and I'm going to tell you that this is so important. This is so important. And so I have been teaching this for years and years, and I will tell you that when I first learned this, that I did not do it myself. I didn't pay attention. I didn't follow instructions. I didn't want to. How about that? How about that? But I found over time that the more that I did this activity, the more successful I became in my business. And so I'm going to share with you about highlighting your planner. Highlighting your planner. So I'm going to first start with this is my favorite. I just realized I need to take this off. Hold on. I'm going to start with what my planner looks like. This is the same planner that I've been using for probably 10 years now. I go to Office Max, I get the same planner every time. Now, what was on here was a picture of whatever my goal was, and I just tore that off. And so I always put it on the front of my planner. And as you can see, I staple it. It ain't got to be pretty. It's my vision of where I'm going and what I'm doing. And so what this allows me to do is it allows me to track my success. Allows me to track my success. So this is what my planner looks like. And this is just going to be a really basic training so that you can know what to do, how to do for your business. So I'm going to make some minor adjustments here so that you can see. So this is my planner. This is what my planner looks like. Highlighting your life is key to your success. So when I had a job, all of my work hours were highlighted. So you figure out what the colors are that you are going to use for your business. So like you have work, you got to highlight that. You got family time, you got to highlight that. You have work, your business, you need to highlight that. Your church activities, and then if you have pampering time like hair appointments, nail appointments. My whole life is planned out. Planned out. I know where I'm supposed to be. This is my where am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to be working with book? That's what a planner does. So a lot of you say, well, you know what? I don't like, having to write all that stuff down. I like digital stuff. And I will tell you, it is not nearly as effective. It's not nearly as effective. It has been statistically proven that it's not nearly as effective. So you want some great success? Go get a planner. This planner runs for about $30. And I started using it. I loved it because it was recycled paper. I'm kind of health conscious about stuff like that, and earth environmental conscious. Okay, so this was good for me, and I loved it, and so I've been using the same one for a very, very long time. So you'll see me look down over, that I'm just doing it. I'm training. Okay, so this is key because this helps you understand where you're going, what's happening in your life. So for me, blue is family time, or something that I have to put on my calendar for my husband, or somewhere we're going that I need to make sure I don't miss. Pink, Mary Kay time appointments, whatever, stuff like that. Mary Kay time appointments. And then my yellow highlighters are hair appointments, nail appointments, stuff that's just specific for me. If I'm having my massages, whatever, I was having back at that time. Y'all know ain't nobody. Okay. So this is what is happening in my life. My traveling, all of that stuff goes here in my planner. So like I know where I'm supposed to be at all time. Orange is when I'm working with consultants. So pink, hold on. Let me see. What was it for this one? So pink was where I was making money. Okay, where I'm making money. Orange is when I was working with consultants specifically, and then the blue. Okay. Then I probably had some green because I ran out of a highlighter. And then as I'm going into this new year, I'm changing my colors. But you need to know what your colors are going to be. So what happens when I look at my planner, even though I can't read the words, I can see if it's Mary Kay making money time, or if it's working with consultants time, or if it's something I got to do with my husband time. And I still do this. I've done this for years and years and years. Highlighting is so key to your success. So again, I said that when I had a job, like all of that part would be highlighted right for work, all that big old square. But then you can see what times you had available to work your business. Some of us say, well, I don't have any time. And I'm like, well, I had as much time and I had 4 kids. And they were all playing sports. It's just, what are you doing with your time? Time management, key to your success. And then highlighting in your planner so that you know what you have going on. You know, I was busy that week, right? Right. And so, again, even if I can't read the words, now that I've told you what the colors mean, you can see what I was doing. You can see when I wasn't working as much. You can see what I was doing. I can look back and I can see my success based on me doing whatever this week was. I had a lot of blue. Oh, that's when I was working out at the gym. That's over. Okay? I'm like, what's all that blue about? Aunties ain't going to no gym. Not right now. Okay, so orange, pink, same thing, same thing, same thing. So all of this was blue. Where was I going? Oh, that was my anniversary weekend. So I took my husband on a surprise trip to New Orleans. What? What? So start highlighting. Start highlighting your planner so that you can know where you're going, what you're doing. And those of you who are like, I don't have no planner, get a planner. You can't run a business without a planner. You need to know what you're doing. You need to strategize your wins. Success doesn't just come haphazardly. Success comes because you're doing what you said here on paper. That's where success comes from. This is my current I put off lockdown. That was when the COVID started. Guess what that wasn't effective, right? Okay. So then just all that stuff, whatever is relevant to you, you figure out, look, all of those are Mary Kay appointments. And then how I was strategizing myself. Make sure I'm doing my booking calls. Make sure I'm doing my interview calls. Make sure I'm doing this. If you strategize your life, and it is a discipline to do this. It is a discipline, but that's how people get it done. Like you're like, well, how do they get it all done? They're focused on doing what they said they're going to do at the time that they said that they were going to do it. You gotta focus. 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 Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Got to focus. So if you're willing to be successful, then you're willing to chart your success. You got to put it down on paper so that you know what you're doing from hour to hour. Those of you who have a job, you know what you got to do. And then you got to be making sure that you're working inside of your lunch hours. Those of you who are not working, what are you doing with your time? How are you maximizing your time so you can be most efficient? And how can you be most effective? Okay? You have to put this stuff down on paper so that you can look at it and so that you can say, this is what I'm doing. I have got to get myself on a schedule so that I can create the success. And when I look at my planner, it's telling me exactly what I need to be doing, where I need to be at, because that's my at book. And then I have another one I'm going to show you since we're on this, and this way I don't have to come back and do this training, is then I have a to-do book. Okay, so this one says never stop dreaming. I have had a to-do book forever. So what I do, and this is going to look a hot mess when I open it, but this is all the stuff that I need to do today. And then the next day. And then it overlaps. And then it just looks crazy. I just write, I get everything out of my head. Mary Kay taught us to get things out of your head. Write it down. This book goes with me everywhere. When I'm done with this, it goes in the trash. Or I might hold on to it. Because, well, mostly times it goes in the trash because I'm good at taking important stuff off of here and putting it where it needs to go. Maybe I have someone on here I need to follow up with. Well, I've taken her name out of here and I put it into my follow-up book. So this is just every day. What do I need to get done? Who do I need to send a card to? Who do I need to thank for something? What's going on? Sometimes I don't have my training book next to me, and I'm like, what do I do? So then I'm like, okay, I got to have a piece of paper. I need to just write it here. Then I'll transfer it. But this is just everything out of my head. Get it out. You know that's funny. Bella, you know that's really funny. Get this stuff out of your head. You cannot be your most successful self if you, because like I did this when I had my boys. So I'd have, my kids, and I keep saying my boys because they played everything, right? So I would put all their stuff on my planner. What do I need to do? This person needs a jock strap. This person needs this. This person needs this. So I literally broke it up into I had 4 quadrants. I'd have uh, work, I'd have home, I'd have my business, and then church or whatever. And I do this every day so that stuff would come out of my head. You can't maximize your life by not writing things down. So everything gets written down. Let's say I'm talking to someone and I'm like, okay, I need to call her back. Or I'm thinking about someone, I'm like, I need to call her about this. I write it down. Call this person about this. Call this person about this. Call this person about this. Or send a card out for this. Send a card out for this person. Do this. So it just looks like this. It always looks crazy. This line here down the middle of it, this is telling me I did everything on this list that I need to do. Okay? So these are just some tools that I use to help me be successful in business. Successful in business. I learned a long time ago. And you see there are coffee stains over here. This don't have to be perfect. This is I got to get this out of my head so that I don't forget it. Okay? So it just goes like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just over and over and over. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. The pink on here is like if, let's say I got a page or 2 away, I go back and I say, what didn't I get done? Then I highlight it. After I'm done doing the activity, I cross it off. I cross it off. Success. This is how I make it look so easy because I organize my systems. Okay, so this is today's. Let's see. And I put on here Facebook Live on highlighter planners. That's just how I wrote it. I knew what I meant. Okay, so I was requested to do this training, so I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And then I just had to figure out when I was going to put it in there. Okay, so this is how this works. To-do book, so that I can get done everything that I need to do. And then you need to have your planner, so you know where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be working on at a specific time. My prayer is that you will become a beast at organization. If you can't organize your mind, you will not have the success that you want. And you can't remember all this stuff. Think about all the responsibilities that you have right now for yourself. You can't remember all this stuff. I tell y'all, if you telling me something and you know I'm not writing it down, you might as well have not told me, because it's not going to get done. I'm not going to remember it. So always, like, I think it was typed in to, can I do this training? They know me. Because when you type it in, then I can write it down. If you say something to me and it's significant, I might not always remember. Only if I have my notepad right here. So this has changed many, 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 many times over. But it is most effective. These 2 go with me everywhere I go. If I get in the car, you can bet all the money in all your bank accounts that these 2 are with me. Because I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be going. And when you're doing a lot and you going a lot, it's significant. If you ever see me somewhere, you know these are not far away. My planner and my to-do book. Because I might be talking to someone and I got to jot a note down. Ain't no telling. Okay, so I'm praying that this training makes a difference for you. And I will tell you that you can have all the training in the world, but if you do not utilize the training by taking action, nothing happens and everything stays the same. Okay, this is your Super Bad with this amazing training on highlighting your planner and your to-do book. Love ya.